Three women who are the perfect example of the left in this country today. Anti-Trump, anti-America. Three women who ruled in favor of men playing in women's sports. 54 years and a week to the day after Richard Nixon signed Title IX into law, three women appointed by Obama and Biden think that men have the right to compete in sports, beat the crap out of women on the field or on the court, and then change in their locker room with the girls after the game. Guys like this. Leah Thomas, the one in the middle, in case you didn't know. The man that is dressed as a woman in the pool. The guy who could not hack it on the men's swim team, so he grew out his hair like a little bit and started winning championships on the women's team at an Ivy League university. Again, the guy in the middle, just in case you were wondering. And the left, they told us this was all progress. And for years, we indulged the fantasies of very confused men like Leah Thomas, who was swimming there, but put his mask on after, like a good little boy. And three women, Sonia Sotomayor, Elena Kagan, and Ketanji Brown Jackson, cared more about hurting Donald Trump today than they did about helping women. Then again, what do you expect when one of those women doesn't exactly know what a woman is?
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
Not in this context.
So
I'm not a biologist.
Yeah, Ketanji, you don't need to be a biologist. Thankfully, she lost. Those three women lost today. The Supreme Court ruling 6-3 that states can legally ban men from playing in women's sports at every level, which was the right thing to do, but the decision should have been 9-0. It should have been 9-0. It should have been unanimous. But the fact that three women ruled against millions of other real women says a whole lot about the left. And it says a lot about the newest member of the Supreme Court, the one in the middle, who just after a year on the job, Ketanji Brown Jackson, thought she'd try out acting on Broadway because this is normal, isn't it? Isn't it normal for people all over America to get to do something like this on Broadway?
How about this? Broadway audiences got a show-stopping surprise last night when Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson stepped onto the stage. It was for a one-night performance for the play *And Juliet*. Taking on a speaking and singing role, the justice impressed theatergoers before joining the cast for a curtain call. She looks like a natural.
Oh, she looks like a natural, doesn't she, Tom? Back over to you. She looks like an idiot. Which tracks because liberal women are now the biggest hurdle to women and progress in this country today. The Supreme Court also ruling that those 350,000 Haitians here in America under something called TPS have got to go. TPS, which stands for Temporary Protected Status, again, temporary, really important word, like fleeting or impermanent or short term. In fact, the opposite of the word temporary is the word permanent, meaning forever, which is the opposite of the word temporary. And this temporary status for thousands of Haitians all started with Barack Obama in 2010 after an earthquake in Haiti and Port-au-Prince, the capital, and it was supposed to last just 18 months.
This in and of itself is a form of support to Haiti and a form of economic assistance to Haiti. To qualify, you must have been in the United States before January the 12th, the date of the earthquake. If you qualify, you should go to uscis.gov, uscis.gov, and there is information there to provide you on how you get the TPS status. It will be good for 18 months. From the date of the issuance, so that will be in July of 2011.
Okay, July 2011, meaning those 350,000 Haitians that we brought here. How nice are we to do this, by the way? They were granted temporary protected status. They were supposed to leave in July 2011, meaning 179 months ago, meaning 15 years ago. But they are still here, and now it is time to go. And I'm sorry, but enough's enough. People who do not belong in this country should not be in this country. It's just as simple as that.